Hey, this is Josh Taylor with Trade Advisor Pro, and I want to thank you for checking out our video today. Now, before we get started with today's free Forex training video, I want to give you a chance to pause this video right now and go to our website. Trade Advisor Pro offers you free Forex training videos, and trade alerts. And folks, you do not want to miss our trade alerts. We send out a bunch of trade alerts every month that are top rated in the industry, where we send you our exact trades right to your inbox. Pause the video now. Go to tradeadvisorpro.com/free, and all you have to do is register and then come back to this video, and we'll be sending you a lot more goodies to help you with your Forex trading. Enjoy today's training video. Hey everybody, this is Josh, and we're going to go through today's Forex market preview, and we're going to start here with the Euro USD, and we're looking at the weekly chart. And as you can see, the week just started today. In fact, it's Sunday, March 17th, 2013. It is about 6:10 New York time, and the market just opened not too long ago. And you can see this candle. It says 318, but the reality is it's 317. 318 on the other side of the world. But you can see that the Euro USD has dropped about pushing 170 pips and falling. What happened is Greece just announced that they are considering leaving. Well, they haven't announced. There's fears, I guess you want to say, which is really what moves the market, right? Fears, fear and greed. If you think it's anything other than that, you're nuts. Fear and greed is what pushes the market, and there's fears that Greece may leave the European Union, which has caused this pair to drop. In fact, let's look at this on a daily chart. You can see it's the same thing. It's all been today. Oops, I didn't put that in there. It's all been today. Let's look at a 4-hour chart. You can see the last 4 hours, this thing is taking a nosedive tremendously. Let's zoom in on the 1-hour chart. Yeah, it's been working its way down. Actually, this one's showing a gap. It literally just dropped because the market just opened recently. So right now in this pair, I'm going to stay loose a little bit. There's one thing that could happen. Here's what normally happens when you see fear-based market moves. The market drives down, down, down. Eventually the fears back off and it eases and it works its way back up. But in this case, with fears of Greece leaving the European Union, this thing could continue diving down, or we could see some strong reversals here soon. But this is already downtrending as it is, so I'm going to stay away from this pair completely. So let's go over and take a look at the pound dollar, and you can see here on the pound dollar we have not had the same issue. In fact, the pound dollar actually is kind of turning here at this 5100 base. Let's go back here at a daily chart and see what it looks like. Price came all the way down as low as 4900, is now reversing its way back up. What we don't know yet, and this is always the trick, is what we don't know here. Let me zoom this in, is if this pair is going to retrace back up to this 5260 line where we'll sell, or if we are actually at a reversal. We did have this pin bar. This could be a reversal for this pair. And if you go back and look deeper in the daily chart, for the most part this pair has been ranging for, let me see here, I don't want that in there. Let's see how long this has been in this kind of range. For about the last almost 3 years, this pair has been ranging between the 5200 mark and 6300 mark, so almost a 1100 pip move. I mean, that this thing has been continuing on. So as you know, in our previous videos and all of my other training modules, that support becomes resistance, resistance becomes support. I want you to see this whole thing. I know you're probably looking at this thing thinking you can't see very much, but I want you to understand that this major key level here at 5260 has been hit multiple times as a major support level, as a key level. So I am expecting price to come up, sorry about that, to touch this 5260 level and have a bounce down. So I'm going to be taking a sell position there. I'll be very quick to remove my risk from the trade once it starts going to profit, because we should see a bounce to some level, even if it's a 50 pips, 100 pips. That could be the continuation in the downtrend, or we could be sitting here on an uptrend reversal here. So we don't know that until several weeks down the road, we can look back at the charts and the history of the charts. So I am going to be taking a sell position here at 52.60, and it could take several days to hit that. We may not, or we may not hit that. Let's go take a look at the euro pound, which is a great pair to trade, and because of all this news announcement going on in the eurozone, the euro pound has taken a dive today down to, let's see, about a 60 pick move, which is pretty significant for this pair. I want to cut down to a lower time frame because this may be a great opportunity to jump in there. So we had a gap, now it's working its way back up. This may be a great opportunity to go ahead and take a buy position as the market begins to ease this back a little bit. So I'm going to take a market position right now at 85.41. I'm going to go ahead and leave a 100 pip stop, and because I'm expecting the euro to continue to strengthen back up. Once we see this market balance out back a little bit here, and we'll start working our way back up to the 8,800 range. So this is based on a fear-based news decision. So anyway, yeah, so we're going to put a 100 pip stop on this trade and wait till the market settles and work its way back up. So over here, look at the dollar Swiss, and I have a feeling this one gapped as well. Here's what I mean by gapped. Since the market just opened a few hours ago, see price was down here in this range here. It forced this pair up like a rock, right at this key level here. So let's go look at where this pair is heading. In a weekly chart, this thing has been uptrending as it is. Okay, so we're looking at buying the dips. We should have bought this thing at 9,400. But let's see here on the daily chart, this pair over the last few days had worked its way down, and now we are seeing have seen this pair work its way back up. So on this pair, I would say you could most likely buy this thing at 9,400, and put an 80 pip stop, and then see if we can get this pair to break above this key level, which it's struggled with before, but I'm expecting that it should break up now because of what's going on there. But let's just be careful on this pair because we are at a very major key level, and we could have some reaction on that news. I'm not going to take this trade. I'm just going to watch it just a little bit longer, since I'm also watching the euro. But I would say the dollar Swiss would probably be a little bit more stable pair to trade. But again, I would look for a long position above here. But we got to be very careful of this key level area here. Let's go at the dollar yen and see what happened here. Yep, looks like a price pullback there. The news announcement most likely caused the same type of thing, and price had dropped down all the way down to this 9,400 key level and is working its way back up again today. I'm going to be expecting to buy this pair. In fact, I'm going to buy at market right now because this thing has broken off this key level of 9,400, and looking for this pair to continue upwards. And I'm kind of really running through this market preview today because I've got a tremendous amount of work I got to get caught up on. But I'm just trying to show you where we're heading here. The USD CAD has been working its way up and down in this channel here, and we've been struggling. We did take a buy position at 102.15, looking for this pair to continue up this uptrend, and it has struggled here on the daily chart over the last few days, and we are at a key level here, so we could see this thing continue popping up. I did close my trade out in early because the pair had been negative for about 5 days or however long we've been in this trade, and we have seen this thing kind of doing a top over. So it could be reversing its way back down into the channel here, and we got to watch it the next few days. If it continues going down, then I'm going to be looking for sell opportunities of this thing to continue in this little channel. But it is kind of still trending up. But so we're going to back off on that trade for just a little bit. Aussie dollar has been continuing its way up. until today. We've had a little bit of a pullback, but nothing significant. And it's still been ranging in between these two major levels here, which is, I guess, 10600 and 10450, and it's continuing to do that. And we're looking at here, we did have a pullback because of the Greek news announcement as well. It did have a nice strong pullback on this pair, which has continued to work. It's probably most likely to work its way up into this range up in here before we start seeing this thing reverse again. So I'll be looking to buy that pair and watch that continue to work its way up the ladder. Let's go look at the pound yen. And the pound yen did take a nice pullback a few weeks ago, about a month ago, and we did have some nice trades in there, but it's been skyrocketing ever since. And we're looking for some opportunities to enter. I am in a current Aussie yen trade, and so I've been very careful about getting into any more trades on this. But we had the same issue here, where this pair has continued to work its way down. This is a great buy opportunity in here, and you put your stop below these levels here, and price should continue its way back up. I am already in a dollar yen and Aussie yen trade, so I'm not going to take that trade, but that is a great opportunity right there. The euro yen, probably the same thing, except for we probably had a huge drop down. Yes, we did. Of course, even with that, the great opportunity here is that the euro, even though it has gotten hammered today, the euro is still very strong against the yen. So this would be a great opportunity. I would put a pretty hefty stop on here, 150 to 180 pips. Really keep a strong stop, but I would not let it get past this level here. If it does break down below that low of 121.56, which is 100 pips, I would just pull the plug. Don't let it go down any further than that. So I will take a euro yen trade because I see the biggest opportunity with that pullback that is so strong, and I do believe this thing is going to continue to work its way up in this uptrend. All right, let's get to the next pair. The New Zealand dollar, US dollar, which is, once this thing gets into a range, man, this thing really is pretty predictable once it's range bound. On a weekly chart, we are still looking at, we are working its way up, it's still continuing its way up, an uptrend. It has some pullback over the last couple weeks, and let's see how we're heading now. It's been up in this uptrend, broke its way down, has continued to work its way up. But right now it's kind of messy, so I'm going to stay away from that trade. Aussie yen, I just went live in this trade. The same thing, we had a huge pullback. Look at the hourly chart. We had a gap down when the potential Greek fears announcement came out. This thing dropped almost 200 pips, and is now working its way back up strong. It's already moved up, back up 100 pips. So I'm back in this trade, looking for this pair to continue up this long opportunity here, and should see some pretty good results from that. Let's see what else we got. We did the euro yen. I'm going to look at one more on the euro Aussie. I'm probably not going to get in this trade. I have a feeling it's really made some serious move. Still continues way down. Aussie is definitely strengthened against the euro tremendously. And on the hourly chart, yeah, the market has moved tremendously. It made it even worse. And I'm going to stay out of this pair for a little bit because we're already in several other Aussie trades and several other trades. I wouldn't take this trade right now. I think this is going to be a little bit too bouncy. So anyway, that's it for today's market preview. And a short one today, guys. Again, I have a lot to get taken care of here, and but I want to give you an idea of what I'm focusing on for the week and for today. And I'm currently in 5 live trades that I just took in the last 30 minutes, and looking for a great week this week. If you have any questions, leave your comments below the video, and I'll be glad to answer them. Have a great one. Folks, I hope you enjoyed today's training video. If you have not done so already, stop this video now and go to tradeadvisorpro.com/free and register absolutely free for free Forex training videos, and free Forex traded alerts directly to your inbox. Go to the website right now and register for free. All kinds of goodies for you. Thanks a lot.